Dumelang guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is RENEILWE SEHLAKE, also go by the name Rainy. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning Sabi, welcome back. So, in case you missed it on the last video, I hope there was an ad in between because we are monetized babes. Yes, we are. And I'd like to thank you guys for the support. I'd like to thank you guys for continuously watching my videos, for continuously subscribing. For the new subscribers and those that subscribe to my channel. Yes, that's what I meant to say. And I'm gonna stop waving my left hand at you. So after I was at my shop with me at Pep Home deals. Yo guys, my hand is even tired. Deals and what is the other one? Jet Home. I got one comment saying that they would like to see Mr. Price Home shop with me. So this is what we're doing in this video. You guys are gonna tag along with me when I go to Mr. Price Home. I'm gonna go to the bigger one, the one that I know that is a huge store, so that I can see variety of what they have at Mr. Price Home. And then you guys are just gonna tag along with me. So come with me while we go shop at Mr. Price Home, or window shop in my case, because it's actually spring, so it'll be nice to actually show you guys the spring stuff that they have in the store as well. So let's go. Bye.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
Starting off in the bedding section, I went to the comforter section. Honestly, I love this ribbed all white comforter. They had many patterns, they had many colors, they had stripes, they had floral. I was shocked that some of these beautiful colors were actually going on sale. But however, like I said, okay, I haven't said this before, but Mr. Price had a lot of things on sale. Guys, this is the perfect time to go to Mr. Price. I literally went 2 days from when you guys are watching this video, if you guys are watching this in real time, or shall I say on the day that I uploaded. Go for Mr. Price Home. They have a lot of things on sale, and they have beautiful comforters and pillowcases that retail for a very affordable price. And honestly, Mr. Price is coming through with the texture this year, and I'm sure the following year to come. I trust Mr. Price Home. And straight going to the price to go section, they had quilts and throws and pillows that were going on sale. And honestly guys, if I had the money, what a damage I would do, because wow, they were well priced and they were going for like less than what you could ever imagine. And honestly, this is a perfect time to actually stock up on the winter items or the winter stuff that you'll need right now when they're going on sale. I always suggest shopping out of season as opposed to shopping in season. That way you can get items for less. And this designer blanket is to die for, guys. I don't want to lie, I love the pattern, it looks so nice. And then they had these beautiful knitted pillows going for sale, and obviously the matching throw blankets were also going on sale with them. I've been eyeing these for a while, and I was so shocked that they were being retailed for less than 400 rands, because these can be very expensive. There's a lot in the bedding section that I'm going to show you guys, because Mr. Price Home pulls through every single time. This time around I was just shocked. There was so much to show you guys, so I'm going to obviously dwell on the bedding section for a bit of a while for those who have different tastes, just to accommodate everybody. Obviously I'm going to touch on the things that I love the most. I love beautiful neutral textures, linen kind of vibe textured throws, and obviously I feel like the throws were on the summer side, but they were very pricey. But yet again, they always charge you per the size of the throw, so that makes sense. And they have these doyle looking like throws. Honestly, whatever you want, if you think it, Mr. Price has it. Every single texture you can think of, every single pattern you can think of. And honestly, I'm a big fan of texture, because texture is food for the eyes. So I was definitely down for the bedding section. Also, you know, the the patterns that they had. Guys, I'm even repeating myself. Like, I went crazy in the bedding section because I was just genuinely shocked at the level of stock that they had. But obviously the prices that you'll see sometimes are subjected to the size of the bedding, so obviously they're not going to charge you the same price for a double bed as they'll charge somebody who has a queen bed. Moving on to this section, they have nice florals, muted flowers basically, so if you're not into the bright colors, they still had something muted that was still floral for you. And I love each and every single textured throw that they had, and honestly they found a way to work with different textures, from patterns to indentations on pillows. Mr. Price did it for me. The pillows were very affordable as well, but I was caught by the patterns, guys. The patterns were giving me life. Like, they had so much in their selection, and I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't been to Mr. Price Home for a bit or a minute, but some of these things were priced to go and I had never seen them at Mr. Price. So their collection is definitely growing and growing, and you cannot even keep track of the things that they have. They have so much options, they have so much selections. You can always choose if you want to go the affordable way or the expensive way, obviously, and I believe that the quality comes through. Moving on to the scatter cushions, guys. The scatter cushions are so beautiful. I love the, what do you call it? Oh, I just lost the word, but like the squibbles. What do they call it again? Oh man, I just lost the words for it. But like, I love the patterns that they play with, the shapes and everything. I love. I'm trying to find the perfect word. Abstract, yes, I love how they look. So it looks like abstract art on a pillow. I love the bees, I love the texture, I love stripes, I love dots, whatever you call it. Guys, I love their scatter cushions. If I could leave the scatter cushions at Mr. Price Home, I'll just take the whole store. But obviously, I feel like I'm showing you more of the things that I'm interested in and things that I like. The neutrals, if you're into neutral colors, if you're into the minimalistic vibe, but if you're into the bold patterns as well, they do have something for you. And I just love the simple black and white, guys. It goes very well. It's classy. Moving on to the decor section, there was a lot. Do not play with Mr. Price Home art, guys. They are showing up and they're not playing. I love how it's no longer the small sized art that we used to get at every single store. They're starting to scale up on their art, and which is very good because it fills the wall very well. And last thing you want is to have small art, because it can seem like it's floating on the wall and it doesn't really give it much attention or much time or a chance to shine, shall I say. And then they had this beautiful map from New York. I would have loved it if they did that with like cities in South Africa, so we can also have that, because I see it a lot in a lot of American YouTubers when they pick a picture that resembles a city that they're from or a city that they love. It'll be nice if they actually did that for South Africa. I'd find that very awesome and I'll definitely buy it. But however, I liked how they had bargain wall decor, so you can get 3 for a certain price or 2 for a certain price, and these were quality. They were heavy, they were good quality, they were proper. They had like the art at Mr. Price Home. My jaw was on the floor because I couldn't believe it. From the abstract pieces to the like animal prints and all the kind of stuff, they were coming through and pulling through. I would definitely suggest Mr. Price Home for art. And then moving on to the vase section, guys, I am a sucker for an amber vase or a tinted glass. Oh my gosh, I am. And then I love a simple vase that's white. It's simple, it's plain, it's minimalistic, it's modern, it's a very organic shape, and the faces as well, I love them. I do love Buddha sculptures. Mr. Price Home does have a lot of Buddha sculptures that look good. And then obviously, like I said, vases have my heart all the time, all the way. And guys, ribbed glasses is the hill that I'm willing to die on. Okay, I love ribbed glasses. I don't care if it's in every single household, and I always say go for unique items and pieces, but when it comes to ribbed glasses, all of that goes out the window, guys. I love a ribbed glass, but as I said, I do love tinted glass, but most especially if it's amber tinted. And then I bumped into this candle. I do like how they're scaling up on the wick. They're starting to have wicks that have candles with wooden wicks. Obviously, they do sound very good when you're burning them. I like these bookends as well that they had. They were on the pricey side, but they were worth it in my opinion. Like, they were sturdy, they were good, they looked nice. And I took a look at the vases as like the usual, and I do like the fact that they're utilizing something that could be like a pot plant for candles, so you can always reuse it once the candle burns out. These knots and crosses come in different ways these days. They find a way to actually revamp them and bring them back. But guys, the clock section of Mr. Price surprised me. It legit surprised me, and they were so affordable. Like, this beautiful black modern clock was 200 rands, as well as this one that I feel like is contemporary / modern. It was also 200 rands. Like, they were very, no, was it 200? Yes, it was 200 rands. They were very affordable. And this one, guys, it's so huge, it's beautiful, I like it. Like, I really loved their clocks, guys. Oh my god, I loved majority of the things that I saw at Mr. Price Home, including the small sized clocks. You can put them on your, I don't know, your study table or your office. They look nice, and I am a sucker for these old school clocks that look like an alarm clock or something like that. I do like them, most especially the black one. I just wanted to show you guys the price here, so I picked the gold one just to show you, and they cater to your taste. And if you're into that light or neon vibe, they also have it in that form. So I say go for the clock section as well. Do not sleep on it. But guys, I don't know why I didn't see this sooner. This clock had my heart. It was 1,200, but it had my heart. Like, do you guys see this return clock? Do you see this? Like, guys, Mr. Price is not playing with us, okay? It did not come here to play. It's telling us to come outside. We must cash it outside. How about it? But anyways, I also like this clock. It was impressive. Wow, $350. It's on sale. And this is not real return. Okay, I was trying a little ASMR moment there just so I can prove a point that it's not real return, but it could have fooled me, I don't want to lie. But their clocks were so beautiful, and they were so affordable. For the way they looked, I would have expected them to be more expensive. Moving on to the mirror section, we all love a nice little mirror action. And honestly, at some point in time, I kept getting distracted and checking myself out, I don't want to lie. A little self-love goes a long way, guys, I don't want to lie. But anyways, I did love a lot of mirrors that they have, from their round mirrors to their floor mirrors. Their floor mirrors retailed from 1,500 going upwards, but honestly, I did find them beautiful. Guys, here is the Anthropology dupe mirror. They also have it, and honestly, I do love the Mr. Price version of this. I did show you guys the Jet Home version, but they have different shapes, including the circular version of this mirror, which I had never seen before. And they also have the floor length, like the one you can, like the mirror you can put on the floor. You got what I'm trying to say? And rumor has it that Farmhouse is not dead, and this is a circular mirror I was talking about. And then obviously the standard floor length mirrors that they have. Yeah, floor length, that's the word I was looking for. They looked nice. They were proper sized. If you guys want an affordable floor length mirror, I will link my DIY mirror video up here and down below for you guys to check out, because I do get that sometimes these can be on a bit of a pricey side and you just want a simple floor length mirror that's very affordable. I have DIY'd one before on my channel, and look at this arched rattan mirror. Let's give it a moment, guys. It deserves a moment. And this is where you're about to get the shock of your life. These mirrors retail for 10 rands each, but only, and I emphasize only for the red ones. The black ones and all the other colors were still 40 rands. But I say, as a DIYer, you can still buy the 10 rand mirror and spray paint it, because where else are you gonna get that 10 rand mirror, honey? And at a size like this, they usually are the 30 or 40 rands that they were charging, and the red ones are just retailing for 10 rands. So like I said, Mr. Price, ilahlile guys, ilahlile Mr. Price. So utamayeng lo topa, guys. I don't wanna lie, like go pick up few items. A lot of things had red tags, a lot of things were going on sale, and they were just unbelievable. Like things were retailing far less than what I think they would when they're going on sale. I loved this grand mirror, although not for my style, but I would love it to buy for somebody as a gift if it went well with their vibe. It was 1,500. It knew its worth, and honey, I do not blame it. I'm not accusing it. I'm with it. Moving on to a different section, we're at the wallpaper section. The only downside to Mr. Price Home Wallpaper section is that they need an adhesive, so I wouldn't necessarily say this is a renter-friendly hack. However, Mr. Price, Pep Home does have the peel and stick version of wallpaper, so you don't have to stress. And guys, Mr. Price is here giving home improvement stores a run for their money. They got paint. They have paint, y'all. I was shooketh, beyond shooketh that they had paint. And obviously they do have a minimum selection of paint and like colors to pick from, but their colors are beautiful. I was in love with the whalebone, the white dove as well, and the Chicago skyline was beautiful. So this is just like I'm just showing you guys the colors that they have in case you guys are looking for a way to, you know, paint your house for less. And they do say they're environment friendly and they're user friendly. That's what the packaging says. I've never tried it before, but I did buy a few paint testers just so I can test it out to see if they have low odor, or is it LVO? Yeah, I think they call it LVO. Moving on to the plant section, Mr. Price doesn't play with you guys. If something's on trend, Mr. Price is gonna catch up. So these are olive trees. I didn't necessarily feel like they were as realistic as I thought an olive tree would look, but the other departments of their faux floral I did like. So I'm just going to skip over this floral pot and pot plants, because honestly, some of these, you've seen them in my previous shopping haul, shop with me videos at Mr. Price. I will link those videos up here as well and down below so you can check them out in case you want more detail on the plant section, because I have covered it on my other video. And some of these are similar, so I just showed you guys things that I felt like they were still new and I hadn't showed you on my channel as of yet. I was in love with this rosemary vase. I couldn't see the price. I just got tired of holding it up and I just put it down. But I'm pretty much sure that's not above 300 rands. Don't quote me on it though. And the baskets, honey. You know I live for organizational stuff. Like, I have an organizational video of my pantry. I'll also link that video up here and down below. But I love organizational stuff, from baskets that look cute. You can always throw a cute blanket in there. And I love these for the pantry. Like, imagine having your pantry goods in these cute, they look stenciled out boxes or storage bins, shall I say, and they look so beautiful. But I was shocked by these baskets. These baskets do not take much floor space up, and you know, if you live in a small space, you don't want something that's going to take a lot of floor space. So I would recommend getting these oval shaped baskets so that you can actually put your clothes in or your dirty laundry in, or you can put it in your living room and keep your throw blankets so you don't have to keep them on the couch and having the living room look messy. Or ideally, you could also use the leather version of putting your throw blankets on a ladder. I will link that video up here and down below as well, because I have DIY'd it as well. So those baskets we saw earlier, they also come in circular shape, shall I say. They have a small, medium, and a large size, and I was just showing you guys the prices of the different sizes. And that basket that I showed you guys, that I said it's oval shaped, they have a bigger version of it as well. So if you guys are looking for a basket that doesn't take up a lot of space and can be easily tucked away, I would suggest this black one. Moving on to the lighting section. A home that has good lighting always feels nice and cozy, feels well lit. You don't always have to use the main light, but you could always have, you know, a floor lamp or a side lamp, or bring in different kind of lighting. It creates a whole different environment, a whole vibe in your home. But honestly guys, their lighting section looked proper. It was beautiful. I love these wall scones. I've been eyeing them for a while, but they still haven't gone on sale, and I'm starting to doubt if they'll ever go on sale. They do come in black as well. And then this is just me penning over and showing you guys other lamps that they could have if you're looking for other lamps. But honestly, I feel like a desk lamp you sure to get it at Mr. Price Home, at Pep Home, at Jet Home. I've showed you guys those stores as well. They do have them, but I was just focusing mostly on the unique stuff. I do love these bulbs that are sitting upright, shall I say. I found that very interesting, especially this ribbed glass shade thing, and I can only imagine the kind of pattern that it gives off once you have the light on. So it's also about that, like, get an interesting light or a light with an interesting cover that it gives different patterns when you have it on. It also creates a whole vibe in your room, or a whole vibe in wherever you're trying to create a good aesthetic in. And I like these minimalistic and simple side lamps that you could get as well. Some with it was like a mercury tinted glass kind of thing going on, some with unique shapes. Don't stick to the same thing over and over again. Go for the unique shapes, go for the funky shapes as well. It brings in a bit of depth to your deco. But one thing that floored me was the fact that Mr. Price now has large side lamps. Like, look at that, look at how big those are. I'm in love with those. And then I was fascinated by this floor lamp. I just like the shade of it. It looked very interesting. So I would suggest it to somebody if you're going for that modern vibe, or that minimalistic vibe, or that Japandi style. It looks good. Dumelang guys, this is editing Rainy. Guys, this shop with me video is so long because there was so much to see, and there were so many things at Mr. Price Home. Like, I least expected it, and I feel like I'm not even doing it justice because I'm cropping out a lot of stuff that I feel like, what's the point of me saying shop with me if I'm gonna cut them out? Because most of you guys are kind of window shopping while I show you what they have in store, so you more or less know that, okay, whatever you're looking for, you can go and find it at Mr. Price Home. That's what I'm assuming. So this is gonna have to be a two-part video. For the first time ever on my channel, we're gonna two-part a shop with me video. Because if I don't, this is gonna be like a 40-minute video, and I doubt you guys would wanna click on a 40-minute video. So I'm gonna cap it here at 25 minutes. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned for next week, where I'm gonna post part 2. Basically what's gonna be in a part 2 is the furniture, from coffee tables to side tables to couches and nooks and dishware. So that's what I have missing at this point in time, and I'm gonna add the scents to the video in the second part because I was completely gonna disregard them. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if there's anything that you guys liked and would like to go buy, there was a lot of items. As you guys saw, Mr. Price Home had a lot of sales, so guys, do not sleep on it. Go and take those throw blankets, the quilts, everything. This is a perfect time to take advantage when we're actually moving out of the cold season, to stock up on the cold season stuff for next year, so that when they're expensive and they're charging a lot of money for blankets, you already have them in stock. So let me know what you guys think about this shopping haul. So not shopping haul, shop with me video so far. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below if you guys want to suggest another store that you'd like for me to go window shop for you, shall I say. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. As you can see, I'm a bit exhausted, so I'm tripping over like my words. And well, this is goodbye for now, and I'll see you guys in part 2 coming up next week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to be kind, love, and light. Bye.